Welcome back, Walsall Fan TV. We've got Bradford Walsall. Now, Connor Wilkinson is not starting and he's not even on the bench. So, presuming an injury, can't think of anything else that would be. But George Miller starts. Let's just knock that down, hang on. Oh, is that a bit better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So, what do you reckon today? Walsall, are we going to cope with it all? Bradford, it's going to be a tough one. Can Manny control Andy Cook? That's the question. I had a chat with my mate Adam just before the game, just before coming on live. He's a little bit fearful of today. Surprised about Connor Wilkinson not making the 18, as I am. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. If Walsall were to get a win today, that would really properly kick off our season, get us motoring. Who's the clicking dislike before you start? I've no idea. I don't worry about stuff like that, Lee. Don't bother me. Right then, so Bradford Walsall. I am predicting 1-1. I'd be happy with the draw today. If Cook doesn't score, could we win? I would be absolutely overjoyed if we could get a win. I think after the disappointments of the transfer window, I think we could really do with something like a win to boost the funds. Well, boost the confidence more than anything else. But beating Stevenage last week is obviously going to help. I am so unprepared for this. I haven't even got my drink yet. Right then, for them, O'Donnell, Ridlaw, Canavan, Connor, Freckeld, Callum Cook, Elliot Watt, Vernon, Gareth Evans, Alex Gilead is one to watch out for, and Andy Cook, of course. They play 4-2-3-1 with Cook at the front, so I don't think we're going to need to worry too much about pace today. It's the aerial strength. That's what we've got to watch out for. Walsall going just the one change. Miller in for Wilkinson. So we've got Rushworth, Ward, Month, Rowling, and White at the back. Kinsella Labadie. And then right up front, we've got the Miller, Phillips, Earring, and Keenan. How about that? Right then. Hiya, nice to see you back, mate. Hi, Paul. Good to have Paul Yates with us. I've got the iFollow thing on my telly that I'm doing from the. Let me just show you. I've put it on the laptop, and then I'm connecting it to the telly. And sometimes when I plug it in, it puts the sound onto the telly so I can vary it and mute it and that sort of stuff. But today it's decided just to stay on the laptop, so I've not got control of it so much. So if it's too distracting, just pop me a note. I'll sort of drop it down. But I think it'd be all right. Walsall having their little huddle before we start. Bradford all ready to go. Scott Coughlin is saying, do you still have Alfie Bates at Walsall? Yes. Alfie Bates is on the bench, Scott. Albion fan went to Walsall the other day and you look very good. A few former lads playing for Bradford today. Yeah, we got Cook, O'Donnell and Lavery. He's been coming off the bench, but never really did any good off the bench for Walsall. He likes to start. He had some good early goals from starting. So we'll see how we go. Jake, he's on. Hopefully Miller will score. It'd be nice for Miller to have a good positive start. He's a player that definitely he's got great potential. He's still a young lad. He's trying to make his way. And Miller's got that number 11 shirt that was laying idle, waiting for a player that didn't turn up, I think. Walsall. Earring on the right. Chip into the box. Labadie. White. Oh, they're getting away. That's nice. Bright start, Walsall. Straight on the attack. Walsall throw. Lovely. Kinsella, yeah, he's been doing well. Come on, Walsall, says Sean Mosley. Oh, dear. I think we've got the Bradford commentary on again, which is a bit of a pain. Oh. One thing I want to know about Miller is whether he's any good in the air, because that's what we need. So that's a foul on Kiernan, level with the penalty box on the left-hand side. So a chance for Jack Earring to play the ball into the box. We're hoping that we'd have battering ram centre forward, convert some of these chances. But without Wilkinson in today, we've got no real height in the box. And he's overhit his cross anyway. He's got straight out for a goal kick. Rushworth, he's been very good. Just stop the possession for a minute. I'm just going to switch this off and try and switch it on again and see whether it switches to the commentary. 1 second. Let's see whether it works. I've done this before when it started off on the wrong one. Yeah, we're on to the right one now. The Bradford City, some familiar men in this. Richard O'Donnell, formerly of Walsall, most recently of Northampton. He's coming out of his penalty area and almost stranding here. What? We've got the WM boys on now. That's a bit better. And a bit quieter than the other was. A bit of a panic there. Miller did very well then. The goalkeeper was trying to shepherd it out and he's got his foot round, just get a foot on it, kick it against the keeper. Corner for Walsall. Can we make something from all these set pieces? They've got a bit of a love train thing going on there. Miller looking lively early on. Oh, Stephen Ward volley. Oh, hang on. Labadie's just had a punch in the face by the looks of it. He likes a bit of a battle, doesn't he, Labadie? He likes a bit of a battle, does Labadie. That sounds better. Those actions just went right before. Yeah, I thought that, Lee. Labadie and Wall is having a chat. Clem's here. Hiya, mate. You okay? Oh, all good. Albion fan. Rushworth has been clashed. You can see why Barcelona were after him. Very young, composed keeper. Yeah, he's done very well. Another Walsall corner. Really, that battering ram we want. We need a cookie, don't we, for this? Ball's in. Oh, headed clear by Cook. With the big crowd's atmosphere, as a big of cup tie buried. Yeah, with the big crowd, yeah. Yeah, Stephen Ward. I fancy him getting a goal today. That's we saw it on the social media channels about George Nurse's goal against Bradford last season. That one of the goal of the season contenders. So if we had a full-back score again today, that'd be good. Oh, well done, Aberdeen there. Well done, Keenan, rather. Come on, Miller boy. Miller's doing well. Advancing in. Getting an early shot. The shot was blocked. But, I mean, he's looking to get this shot away early, which is important. Cookie crowding him. Tommy Bradshaw's got typing issues. Will we get in there? Am I watching on iFollow Walsall till I die? Yes. Yes. Stephen's not with us today. Stephen's sort of out for the day. So there'll be no swearing unless I sort of get carried away. But I mean, we try not. We don't like that on here. And you'll notice in the top corner, in that top corner, you see powered by StreamYard. That is the spot for anybody who wants to sponsor the channel. You could have your logo up there if you fancied that. So that's something that's there if anybody wants to promote their company. Miller again. Miller's lively. He's looking sharp at the minute. Ball cross. Oh, I thought we'd got going for a corner then. We're hoping we score today, Tommy. First Bradford attack. White is trying to... The cross is over. No. Oh, great save, Rushworth. It's only dropped to Andy Cook and he's shot on target, but Rushworth has blocked it. Oh! Another chance. Cookie manages to get the ball back in. And Bradford player's got his foot on the end of it. And Rushworth gets his second save in. I think it was actually Manny Month that blocked that first shot. But Cook, he's got his shot away. Many essay? That's Rowling. Stop giving him a funny name. Bradford gained a bit of confidence now after Walsall's early start. We expected them to have some. You on the vodka and coke today? Possibly. I was going to give it a break, but I think that could be happening. Rushworth already saved us so many times this season. He'll earn 5 or 6 extra points at the end of this season. He will. I think a lot more than that, to be honest, Tommy. Wilkinson must be injured. Clem, that's all I can think. Bit of bite, we were expecting that. Ball's over. Oh. Free header from O'Connor, the Bradford number 4. It's just wide. We've got to cut out these free headers, haven't we? He's got his hands on the shoulders of Rowling to head that. They're getting carried on with the carried away with the replay then. Missed the chance for Walsall. Come on, Walsall. Nice bright start. But it's going to be up against it. It's going to be a tough game. But having two strikers on the pitch with Phillips and Miller, that's better. It's actually Phillips and Miller look the same. They're both sort of ginger nuts. Or fair haired, I think, is the strawberry blonde or something like that. But having two strikers, out and out strikers, is good. Always improves your chance of scoring if you've got strikers on the pitch. They better have to state the obvious. Nice cross ball. I'm tricking each other then, I think. Come on, nice sharp passes. Oh, he's done well then, Earring. A good watch so far, yeah, you're not kidding. Earring, going to get another corner here, I think. He's down near the corner flag. Oh, dropped it for Kiernan. Oh, lovely pass. Oh, some nice quick bring the redheads bring the fire, says Lee. Good watch so far, says Tommy. Will be a good one for the neutrals this game. Yeah, Bradford have always been. Now, I don't know if you caught the preview I did with Sam Wright. He's an intern at Bradford City, one of their reporters. But I think because of contractual stuff, I had to put him on as a fan. But we were talking about that earlier, and could see it was going to be a fiery one today. Bradford historically have always been a very physical team, and Walsall perhaps have had sort of like a soft underbelly as such. But Walsall have got a lot more fight this season than we have in previous years. Having Kinsella and Labadie in the team, we know there's going to be no soft pushovers in midfield. Murad Kacha, turn the camera. I'm not allowed to do that. I'll get banned if I do that. So I'm sorry, I can't do that. It's not a bad value, really, at tenner for the game. Good tackle from White. That was a good challenge. Oh, he's won the throw as well. I didn't think he had. Oh, trying to go too far with the ball then, Miller. Got caught in possession trying to bring it out, but it's good. Lots of energy, good young energy. Let's see whether there can be finishers as well. That's the key bit, as Matt Taylor was saying in his preview. It's making the most of those chances and putting them away, isn't it? That's the difference. Kinsella, great block. Guy was just trying to get his cross in. Kinsella, as we expect from him, very combative and timed his lunge to just block the cross. That was good. Captain Obvious finishing. Yes, that would be nice. It's a corner for Bradford after Walsall's early start. Bradford are starting to do their bit, as you would expect. Get it away. Oh, great goal. The ball's dropped down to one of their guys at the end of the box, and he's hit it on the half volley, leaving Rushworth no chance. Great strike, in fairness. It's just bounced for him, and he's just got the Watt is their guy. Yeah, they played a short corner. The ball's crossed over. Took a deflection out, and the guys just caught it well, and great finish. Oh, can I swear now that Stephen isn't in here? That was a good strike, in fairness. That was a good strike. Hopefully I don't miss anything, but I think I'm going to go and get a drink. think I need it.
But that really was a classic strike from Watt. He's a product of Wolves Academy, as you said, also the next time before that, with Liverpool and Blackburn in his early days in youth football, but finding a place to break into regular first team football here. He's played under 21 international football for Scotland, and now he's scored the first goal in this match. And there's a hold up here as a Bradford player down inside their own half, so having a bit of treatment.
Oh, medicinal purposes required after that. I'm just having Coke, in fairness, so I am being very good. Maybe I should update the banner. Update the banner I've not yet created. Hang on. Oh. Just going to keep going, haven't they, Walsall?
Only day against Exeter City, since then, in those 11, in those 6 games, since that opening day, it's 11 goals conceded there.
Surely you had a Walsall losing a preset banner. Actually, the banner was preset for Carlisle 0, Walsall 0, which is the last game we had on here. That seems a long time away when we were staving off relegation. Let's hope that we're not doing that. Not doing that this season. Oh.
League 2, Port
Well,
Rochdale, Barrow leading 1-0 as Oldham, Mansfield and Harrogate is already at 1 each. Carlisle with an early lead against Salford.
Just Walsall, just got to keep it steady, haven't they? Got to keep it steady. Come on, nice and calm. There's no panic. Guys got in front of the ball and dropped down to win a free kick from Miller. Miller's got it. Looks like he's got a bit more strength to him than Phillips. A little bit more seasoned than our youngster Kieran Phillips. But we're on it. Thoughts on Deeney going to Birmingham? I still can't believe that Walsall never got a share of a transfer fee. I did watch this morning Deeney's farewell video to Watford fans, quite impassioned, really. So that was quite an interesting watch, if you want to have a look at that. Troy Deeney. I can remember Walsall Dave Bickley. I used to sit by at Walsall before we moved behind the goal. And I can remember him watching Troy Deeney, and he was saying, Troy Deeney will never make a footballer. I was going, hang on, he's playing for Walsall in League One, or he was at that time. So by definition, he's already made it as a footballer. And he says, no, we won't make it as a proper footballer. And it's like, what do you mean, proper footballer? And then he played for England, and he still didn't change his opinion. But opinions vary, and that's the joy of football. Some people will think that one player is a waste of time, and another one will love him. I think we got quite a few. Nice bit of footwork from Keenan there. Keenan knocks it into Earring. Have a pop, mate. Oh no, he's put it for Phillips. Phillips, get a shot away. Corner. Is it corner? Another corner, but Walsall are doing nothing from corners. Earring looked like he was going to size up for a shot there. The guy had blocked him, in fairness. He didn't bottle out of having a shot. He was just closed down. But Walsall looking bright going forward. But we've got a corner, so you can relax. Relax and have a drink while we have a corner. I'm trying to tempt fate. He's made it a short one. Get that into the box. Come on. Far post. Oh, Labadee, what are you doing? Labadee was being pulled. He was on the ball on the edge of the box, inside the box. He was on the ball inside the box, and the guy was pulling him. And the ref wasn't calling it, and Labadee just fell to the floor, trying to get the ref to make a decision, but the ref just laughed at him. And I can understand it, really. He was being pulled, but it wasn't impeding him enough for a penalty. Yeah, he was pulling him, but I mean, that would have been a very soft penalty, wouldn't it?
And the next pass forward is very robustly turned away by Montra. Ward down the left-hand side. Miller's pulled over to the touchline. If he gets involved, Ward pops the ball over the
Keenan's chasing down, throwing for Walsall on the left-hand side. Just 10 yards off the goal line. Aussie 87 reckons we're in a relegation battle this year. Aussie, I'm still got the... I've still got it in my head that we're going to be finishing top half. I don't know where that comes from, to be honest. But it's been a disappointing start. But I don't think we're going to be struggling relegation. We've still got time, Aussie, says Paul. What we've got to remember is Walsall have had a very tough start to the season, particularly with Forest Green and Tranmere. And it is a brand new team that needs time to really gel and get moving. So it could be the second half of the season before we really sort of get moving. Exposed a bit here. Phillips coming back. Manny Month did excellent there. Taking out the danger. Oh, Stephen Ward on the break. And he's just let the ball run out of play. Very disappointing. Yeah, I think last season Bolton started off very badly and had a solid run that sort of they just climbed through the division as the season went on. And I think that could be Walsall this season. But I think the important thing is that we don't get sort of cut aside near the bottom half of the table. We sort of got to establish ourselves sort of mid-table and then push on. That was a head in the side. That was a foul. Oh. Oh. Chance for Bradford there, but there was a foul on Manny Month that wasn't given. The guys just totaled him. The guy, that was Cook, yeah? Cook on Rowling, sorry. He's led with his elbow right into the side of Rowling's neck. But the ref's not give it. You might end up being right, but too early to draw that conclusion. Oh, can have as much time in the world, Paul. Don't have the players and a clown for a chairman who spends most of his time piping himself off rather than make the correct footballing decisions. Well, Lee Pomlett is not making the footballing decisions. He's the chairman of the football club. Jamie Fullerton and Matt Taylor are responsible for the footballing side of it. And as much as Lee Pomlett is the man at the top, he's given some responsibility to those beneath him to do the business. He's given the budget to them. He's given them a good budget, and it's up to them to get the players in for the price that we can afford and get a squad together that can challenge. I like Lee Pomlet. I think people thinking Lee Pomlet was sort of a brand new broom compared to Bonser. He's sort of a bit hopeful. Lee Pomlet is not going to let Walsall go bust. He's going to... Oh, dear. Manny Month again. Trouble there. I thought he was going to pull Cookie down. Yeah, just sticking with that for a second. Lee Pomlet is going to carry on managing Walsall. So we stable and a club that's going to survive. He's not going to overspend and put us into financial difficulties. And the difference between him and Bonser, he's talking to us. There's far too much ball in the box from Bradford at the minute. Rowling's coming out. Oh. What I mean by a comment from Ozzy. What I mean is that the people he's putting in charge to do that, Darryl Clark was wrong. Dutton was a ridiculous decision. And this one with Fullerton and Taylor is not going to work either. Well, Ozzy, I understand your comment. And as I say, opinions vary. But I think it's too early to judge Jamie Fullerton and Matt Taylor after just a few games. The football is definitely more attractive than we've had, particularly under Darryl Clark. And let's judge them. I think halfway through the season, if Walsall is still in the bottom four, then I'll come back and agree with you, and you can say, told you so. But I think at this moment in time, I think it's too early to make that call. I think there are a lot of good signs. There's a lot of good signs from Walsall. But it's the points that make the difference, of course. Oh. That was a nice rolling ball up for Phillips. The defenders fell on the floor. And then Earing challenge on their what? Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to play that ball, high into him, because he's not going to win every header. And you play the ball in. The football is better. Can't disagree with that. The squad is toothless up front, and we won't score enough goals when we concede every game. Well, we didn't concede last game, but as far as the attack, yes, we do need that battering target ram. I got that wrong, didn't I? Can't just edit that bit out. We need a battering ram up front, a target man who can hold the ball up. That strong presence, similar to Cookie, really, but not with his character. Coming from Sean, our team from Buckley era would beat present team. Yeah, well, that was a League One team, of course. And the Graydon team, we'd say that. We look back at some of the players we've had, and I think Kinsella aside, we are lacking quality, aren't we? But even Kinsella, people say Kinsella's going to be off. But I mean, Kinsella's not creating anything. He's an excellent CDM, and we love him for that. But he doesn't create anything. He doesn't really sort of make any incisive passes, taking us forward. Walsall trying to do a bit of passing around. That's a long ball. That's going to be too long. Oh, yeah. Pleck Park FC would beat this team. Do you know, when you go to the matches, when you're in the upper tier behind the goal, you don't see it quite the same. On last Saturday, when we got down near to the touchline, and again, if you get a chance to see the team close up, so sort of down the first couple of seats, you'll see the players are moving very, very fast. Apart from Ash Taylor, of course. Yeah, the guy. When you're looking at a distance, it doesn't look so quick. When you get close to them, you notice that it is all very quick. So as much as Pleck Park FC might be a decent team, I think they'd have a shock if they played against any of these. Another cross in. Andy Cook, another header. We're under the cosh a bit at the minute. Paul's saying, sorry guys, Taylor and Jamie have done good so far, given time. Yeah, I agree with that. And Tommy's comment, the task now is to turn the better football into more effective football. That's forever the challenge, that is. Forever the challenge. Unless you're Big Sam and they're just looking hammer the nail in. But we like to see attractive football at Walsall. Attractive passing football. But of course that end product is that's what it's all about. Hayden White clearing up again. Again, some balls up to the front too, but it's the ability to hold it up. That's the challenge. Oh dear, bit of a scramble. Bradford are definitely looking to keep going. Kinsella doing his nipping again. It's good. Bradford happy to pass it round a bit, just keeping calm. I think they've got the early lead. That's nice, comfortable and rolling through for a goal kick. Walsall. Yeah, on the meeting I had with Sam Wright this morning from Bradford, we've got to compare Walsall with Bradford, looking at attendances. Bradford, 16,000 average attendance compared to Walsall. We've just gained up to 4. So that's a lot of paying punters contributing to a bigger budget. And that's the raw deal is Walsall, unless they put themselves in financial difficulties, and by being daft, they've got to compete by doing it on a tighter budget. Bradford playing us off the park at the minute. To be honest, I think Walsall had the first 10 minutes, and then Bradford sort of was pushing. Bradford were pushing, but then since the goal, Bradford have looked more composed. Come on, let's pass the ball around. He's trying to play the ball through. Centre half's comfortable there. Kiernan. Is he going to have a pop? Have a shot? Oh, dear. Sometimes it wasn't a great shot at all, but he get that shot away. If you've made the space for a shot, take the shot. Keenan, I'm quite pleased with him. He's doing okay. Come on. You two must have been on the sauce all afternoon. We won't score if we play until next week. Oh, there's a challenge, Ozzy. Bradford trying to get another cross in the box. Come on, Whitey. Bradford got plenty of confidence at the minute. Walsall did well then. Kinsella Managed to get Walsall a throw. Bradford are overrunning us at the minute.
And I'm not sure they are really getting that much of a grip in midfield. Lavely and Kittle are working hard in there. But the game is rather passing them by. And Walsall finding it hard to kick the ball in forward areas in the way they did.
Looking to, first 10 minutes we had it, and then since then. Oh, here we go. Earring's got a chance here. Have a shot, mate. Oh, he's played the pass. He's tried to put Kiernan in, and the pass was a bit light. He should have had a shot, really, Earring. I say, if you've got room for a shot, have that shot. Monty's done well, and then, and he's done the Clark thing and dropped. He did well then, Monty. I thought he was going to get himself in trouble then, but he got himself through it.
Yeah, he's done really well there. And,
well done, Manny Month. He's getting better.
Goes down under that, little pressure, but he's done well there. He's got his body in the way. He's played well, and I've been impressed with the pair of them at the back so far.
Come on, Walsall. The thing is, in pre-season, we were on about this passing out from the back business, and that sort of largely goes out the window once you get going into the real action. Kiernan now on the left-hand side, just on the edge of the box, looking to force his way in. Got a couple of players on him. Ward, is he going to get the ball across? He's got a player tight to him. Kiernan now got a bit of room. Oh, he's tried a bit of a shot, but it's hit Jack Earring on the back. Can we at least have a shot on target, lads, says Clem. Well, let's hope so. 37 minutes gone. 37 minutes gone. Since the goal, Bradford have had the better of it.
If that had been done ever so slightly quicker, that 5-10 seconds earlier, the Stutters may have been able to work that.
Come on.
Move a little bit quicker, but unfortunately, they weren't able.
It's a Bradford goal kick. Manny Month wins the header. Kiernan.
They look as though they're going to do something and create a chance, but it just hasn't happened.
It's just not really. It's getting closer, getting better. Again, it's new team forming, but I mean, how long are you going to give them? It'd be nice if we got Wilkinson on the bench. If he's not. Oh, come on, have a pop. Oh, ball comes to Earring. Keaton did all right there. The ball's dropped to Earring. He's had a shot, but the guy's blocked it, and it's a corner. But it was good that he went for the shot. You're going to have a shot, haven't you? But this is my frustration. We get a corner, and we never look like scoring off corners. I'm going to keep saying this till we score off a corner. But at the moment, I don't feel like it. Labradee, head on target. A looping head from the edge of the box on target, but it's comfortably collected by O'Donnell in the Bradford goal. But that counts as a shot on target. So there we go, Clem. That's what you're after. Didn't look like doing much with it though, did they? Rushworth's clearance was not very good then. Come on, tighten up on them, boys. Oh, dear. Oh, here we go. Oh, nicely done from Miller. Earring's got some hard treatment then, but he's still on the ball. Excellent. Phillips, come on, get the ball in the box. There's nobody there, is there? It's gone all the way to Keenan on the left-hand side. Get the ball in the box. Just needed somebody to just get on the end of that. Yeah, Phillips and Miller both ran to the near post, and it goes to the far post. Oh dear. Difficult. 40 minutes gone. Another half chance for Walsall without sort of making the goalkeeper testing their keeper. Oh, did well there. Oh, Phillips tried to get away on the right there, but the defender's done well to knock it out for a throw. Come on, Walsall, let's have a good shot on target before half time. Oh, that's not very good, Labadee. Phillips getting bustled out of it a bit there.
So when you've been working all week on getting them to do presumably something like that, and then Kieran puts in just the cross you're looking for, and they've both got the wrong one, or they've both got a different one. Exasperating stuff.
Oh dear.
1-0 still the score to Bradford City, and we are 3.5 minutes added time from half time.
Earrings looking Kiernan on the left. Got two players on him. What can he do? Goal! Guess what? Jack Earring. That is lovely. We said we wanted a shot, didn't we? That's levelled it up. I think Walsall, some would say lucky to be level on the balance of play, but it's about taking your chances. Earring on the ball there. He's played it out for Kiernan. Keenan's got a second player coming to him. He's turned it inside just in front of the penalty spot. And Jack Earring is right there to just tuck it home. Oh, lovely. Kiernan. Now, we'll have some debate on this. We've got... let's just update my ticker first. Hang on. Let's update the ticker. Jack Earring, that's his first league goal as well. Oh, there's a couple of players down. What's going on here? Hey? What's going on here?
I think it was suddenly a crowd of players coming together, and the referee waved his red card. Oh, it's Kiernan. It's Kiernan that's coming off. Kiernan's the man, it seems like there's a little bit of confusion here because there was a melee of players in there, and the referee ran straight in and waved the red card. A little player. Kiernan walked up to the near side, taking off his wristbands.
Hang on, what's going on?
I think it is Labadee because Stephen Ward's now taking that eye. Labadee's going, yeah.
Labadee is always likely to get a booking. We said that earlier. So the ball's come up. What's he done there? I can't see what he's done there. I can't see what he's done there. It was a crunching tackle, but that's what you expect from Labadee. I don't think it was a red card challenge. And I've seen the... Let's have another look at that, I think. That's us buggered now. Get level just before half time. Earring just got us level, and then down to 10 men. Oh dear. That's got to be Perry coming on for somebody. Oh dear. Will be really hard now. Light the follow through after the ball goes, I think. I want to see that. I'd like to see that again. I've shown the replay, and on first replay, I can't see how that. I can't see how that's a red card. In the Premier League, they'll show you every single angle, wouldn't they? But I mean, on our iFollow app business, you're lucky to get a replay. So that'll be Miller or Phillips will be coming off, I'd have thought, and Sam Perry will be coming on, I would say. Central midfield position alongside Liam Kinsella and leaving George Miller up front on his own, but it's going to require Kieran Phillips to do a job out there on that right-hand side, bouncing out right midfielder now, and Matt Sadler just down there on the touchline having a word with the now captain Stephen Ward, but it's going to require some. The guy needs a sack after pulling back level. Yeah, it wasn't clear even on the replay. The voice, the ref was close to it. In fairness. Oh dear. Have they actually made a sub Walsall? I can't see. It wasn't an entertaining game till then. Thing is, Labadie, I think I'll say I want to see a bit more detail on it. Oh! That's a shot, took a wild deflection, so Rushworth was the opposite side, but it's deflected off rolling for a throw. Oh, come on, Walsall, need to get into half-time and regroup. Yeah, Andy Cook heads wide. Different sort of performance needed from us now, says Tommy. Taking it completely past Rushworth, and I was a little bit worried there, but he took that chance really well. He cushioned it up for himself on the volley and left footed just outside the 18-yard box, set it up perfectly, but fortunately for the Sabres, nothing came of that chance. Well, nothing came of the resulting corner. I think we need Neil McDonald to be having a chat. Neil McDonald having a chat with Matt Taylor now for how to deal with this. Calm heads, strong hearts, and big characters, Tommy says. Stephen Ward's gone down injured now. Oh, dear. Can't believe Labadie, says Ozzy. Labadie always plays a very aggressive game. But I don't think it was a straight red. Oh, dear. And he's having to leave the field. That's why there's been a delay since that corner was blocked. He's been coming off the field for treatment, but I think he's going to carry on. And who knows how much added time we're going to have now at the end of the first half. It's simply a matter of waiting for the whistle, but we're well into the added time. Here's the goal kick from Rushworth. Oh, come on. What does McDonald actually do, says Essington. Never a red card. He's gone for the ball. It's a yellow card more than a red. Well, the ref was close to it, so maybe it was a bit of a crunch, and that's why the ref's done it. I don't know. Just need to hold off now. Hold them off. Let's get in.
Working the ball in through to the goal scorer Watt. Pass forward controlled by Gilead, although it arrived through pretty hot. To Callum Cook. It's a slowish build-up for Bradford. There can't be long left. Evans. And ball deflected over the outside of his boot by Watt. And this comes to Callum Cook and Walsall in full retreat here. And Earing has managed to get a useful foot in. But he's penned back in his own right back corner. And needs help from Lady White, and White's done well to the ball.
If we're going to win this now, you'd say we look like contenders. I did say I'd be happy with 1-1. Oh, we scored. Captain Obvious. You can't fall off. You can't fall off the live stream, mate. It's everything happens. Walsall equalised, and then Labadee has been sent off for a heavy challenge. So it's all happened. It's all happened. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. Yeah. End of the first half. Oh, dear. Earing was a nice goal, actually. 42 minutes. I'd go it on 40, to be honest. I better just change that for the purists. It's going to be tough to hold on to that second half. Oh, dear. I was talking to my mate Adam before the game, and he's was talking about Jamie Proctor was training with Walsall at the start of last season, and Darryl Clark wanted to bring him in for Walsall, but the funds weren't available. And then as soon as Darryl Clark's gone to Port Vale, he signed Proctor, and he scored again for Vale this afternoon. But that's about the money. What's happened to Wilkinson? No idea at the minute. Essington, canal enthusiast, just waiting for the floodgates to open. Well, we need to keep that door closed, I think. I did say I'd be happy with the draw. I'd be ecstatic with the draw, having gone down to 10 men, having half the game to contend with, second half. Oh, dear. Let's have a look at the stats. Where are they gone? They'll be here in a minute. Oh, dear. I can't believe it, really. Walsall just got level. Looking like it's all right. 2 shots on target each. They've had 8 shots to our 7, so pretty even. They've had 55% to our 45. They've had a few more passes, better accuracy. 6 corners to our 4. Oh. And have we made a sub? I didn't know, actually. No, we didn't make a sub at that point. But I think that sub will probably come at half-time, I'd have thought. But nice for Jack Earing to get his first goal for Walsall. It's another one off the mark. Well, away at a good side. I thought we played well first half, says Tommy. Though Bradford were better over the half, which sort of expected at home. Pity we're down to 10 men. All about escaping with something now. Yeah, that's spot on, Tommy, that. So what would you do now, half-time? Would you keep it the same? So I think... would you keep it the same now? Or I think Keenan's dropped back. Is Keenan really the guy that you want dropping back in there? I think I'd get Perry on. But then you get Perry on, you're going to take off Phillips, perhaps. So maybe Perry on for Phillips to sort of have a more solid game with Miller, Kiernan, and Earing up front. Earing, after his goal, he'll be eager to have another couple of shots, try and get another one. Got a message from Lee. He's gone to Bradford. So what a nightmare journey. We better win now. Well, that was what he sent me earlier. Got to shoot more instead of trying to walk the ball in. Better first half than the last time we came to Bradford. That's his... let's just ask him a quick question. Did you see the Labadie challenge? You know what I mean? The more picture, the more chance you have of winning. I think probably not, because I'm watching it on the TV and I've had a replay and I still haven't seen it. Oh, Captain Obvious, I'd hold on, to be fair, especially with Bradford's position. Yeah, I think bringing Perry on, and then I'd take Phillips off. I think. Take Phillips off, bring Perry on. Perry's got a good eye for a pass, so maybe he could sort of get us further forward. Miller is looking quite good, I think. Kiernan, that's one conversation I wanted to have with you guys. Keenan and Wes McDonald, everybody will immediately say Wes McDonald was a much better player. And the fact that he's playing in League One now for Morecambe, I suppose that sort of adds to that argument. But he went off for the whole of the second half of last season, which is a big negative for me. And quite often he looked good, but didn't create enough. And Kiernan, he's got himself on the score sheet already this season, and that's another assist for him today. We do need to create more goals, and I think Kiernan perhaps is more likely to create chances and will get more assists than Wes McDonald, who sort of holds off. My frustration with Wes McDonald, he hardly ever crossed the halfway line until everybody else was there with him. He was like scared of crossing the line. I did like Wes, and he scored some great goals, of course. But Keenan, I think he's going to be a good popular player for us, I think. Been pleased with what he's done first half. What do you guys think? Tommy would love a battling backs to the wall defensive performance with a snatch and grab at the end for a massive ask. Well, with the aerial strength that Bradford have got, it is going to be lots of balls into the box, lots of backs to the wall. So we might even say Ash Taylor come on to sort of stiffen up the back line, but that it's way too early for that. Miller is supposed to have some pace, so need him to stay on as an outlet on the halfway whenever possible, and not get pulled in deep with the rest of the team. Yeah, I think that's a good call, really. Just looking through the half times, mainly draws. Harrogate beating Mansfield 2-1, and the rest have just gone off, so I missed the rest. But not a lot of draws at the minute. As is Walsall, 1-1. Bradford, early Watt goal on 14 minutes after Walsall had looked promising, and Jack Earing took in away his first goal of the season, so that'll do him good, do his confidence some good, and it'll do the whole team a whole bunch of confidence if we can get points out of this game now. 10 men for 45 minutes. Lee's comment, yes, I did think it was red. I imagine in slow motion it looked bad. We haven't seen it in slow motion. The number 17 was soon back on the field. Minimum contact. If Eddie can only think ref gone for intent and the players scream. The players screamed. For me, I was confused with red. Just looked heavy challenge, that was it. Oh, Kieran Phillips. Come on, upcoming star. Kieran Phillips, I could see him getting 20 goals a season for us. 20 goals this season. But that was before I'd seen him play. After seeing him play, he definitely needs another player up front with him. And he's got that now with Miller. And presuming Walsall in most games keep 11 players on the pitch, I think the chances will come for him and he'll get goals. Whether he'll get 20, I think that's probably a bit hopeful. Just rest of the scores. Barrow beating Oldham away. Port Vale drawing with Rochdale. And the rest are all draws. So the only teams that are ahead are Harrogate and Barrow at the minute. Other than that, it's a run of draws. And if we end up with a draw, I'll be surprised. But we hope. I think we was the better team first half. Going to be hard now with 10 men, says Richard Lloyd. Yeah, I think interesting view. I think Bradford shaded it. But it's one of those. It was quite tight. 2 shots on target each. They had 9 shots to our 7. So it's all pretty even, really. All pretty even, really, at the minute. Link to the red card. I don't know that. I don't get that bit. I think you'll have to extend your comment on that so I understand. We need to go out and put it on them second half. Yeah, I think if we try and just hold out 45 minutes, that's only going to end one way, I think. So we've got to ask something of them. I think keeping George Miller on for the pace, and then Shade, is he fit? Maybe when players are tiring, last 15, 20 minutes, bringing him on for a bit of pace, hold the ball up, a bit of trickery. But we've got to use our subs wisely. And I think that was sensible not to make a sub immediately. But I'd be surprised if we don't have a sub for the start of the second half. It's going to be a different kind of performance now. Kiernan, is he a player you want in the CDM role? Not really. Not really. He's looked good going forwards and he holds the ball up well. And when you're up against it with 10 men, being able to hold the ball up is exactly what you need. So I'll keep Keenan on. I'll keep Miller on. Jack Earing. Cam is he's looking good for me. He's holding the ball up reasonably well and getting players into play. So he's not a player I'd want to be taking off. So I think that is just pointing to Phillips. Pointing to Phillips, really. And I think bringing Sam Perry on for Phillips would be the choice for me. The last time we beat Bradford, we got a red card. Oh, that's a good stat, Logan. Stat man. Richard Lloyd, not a red for me. Well, we can't hear as clearly as they can in the ground. The player screamed when Labadie went in with a challenge. And that would be what's got the ref in a tiz, as it were. So that's why he gave a red, because of the scream, I think. I hope we don't sit too deep and allow Bradford to bombard us with crosses. Josh, that's my concern, to be honest. That's my concern. Because if they just batter us with balls second half, that's going to be difficult to hold off. Because they were strong first half. Walsall have got to maintain an outlet to sort of keep them guessing second half. I'm going to miss the kick-off of the second half in a minute. Lee saying, well, there's not a rip in his sock or anything. Sometimes you can see the point of contact and the sock being damaged. I think the ref bought it. Second half, we can nick this. Lee, I like his confidence. And let's hope that follows through. I'll just pop in the loo. And I got to top up my Coke.
Yes, thank you, Rob. The scenes have just come out. Monk is still doing some running up and down between the cones while the referee's doing his head count. Wait and see if there are going to be any alterations to the 10 or out there by Matt Taylor, or whether he's just going to try and reshape it a little bit to cover the absence of Josh Laverty. I've seen on a very small mobile phone screen, rather fuzzy.
Right then, just about to kick off second half.
It's a strange one.
Top up the Coke.
No alcohol. It's not the first tackle the Leeds players on the ground. He's in possession of the ball. And it's sort of bouncing about between him and Evans. There's the whistle to start the second half. And then when he sort of goes into the 50-50 with Evans, and sort of miskicks the ball and gets the lap. It's a strange one.
Yeah, he takes the ball first, doesn't he? And I think it's almost the follow through the challenge. His momentum takes him through.
Well, it ain't going to get overruled, is it?
The man, and I think he used that. It's to follow through the referee's scene, and
it looks like he then catches Evans quite high, but it depends. I think it's a tricky one for a ref. But I mean, I would say it wasn't the most favourable camera angle. The referee probably had a different angle.
yeah, and I think
It's an unusual one. It seems always again look.
Bradford now, they'll have had instructions to come out and finish the game. So they'll be coming out bright. And I think for Walsall, if we can sort of hold off first 5-10 minutes.
The referee may well have made the right call there, Mike. Yeah, I think so. Because in the end, he does catch.
If we can hold off first 5-10 minutes of the second half. Good crossover. Keepers comes out well. Good. So we're just checking on here. So I missed the announcement. No changes as yet. We do know Taylor's a little bit slow when it comes to changes. So we'll see how that unfolds. But the challenge now is to have Bradford thinking that we've not got a man down.
we saw what the Saddles are like without him in that team. When he has been out, whether it's an injury or through pure selection. But who's your captain for 3 games? That's a huge
Losing Labadie for 3 games, I understand the concern with that, but Sam Perry, I'll be quite happy to see Sam Perry come in for those 3 games. Sam Perry's a bit more measured, I think, than Labadie. Labadie's a bit too aggressive. But against bruising Bradford, it's no surprise we've had a sending off. Keep it tight, Walsall. Nice, comfortable effort on target. Rushworth comfortable there. Walsall, I think the word to the Walsall has got to be, you've got to make use of the ball. See, what's the point in playing out from the back if you pass it to a centre-half who's on the edge of the 6-yard box, and then he passes it back to you, and then you launch it, the keeper launches it? What's the point of that? What's the point? Has anybody seen it about Danny Guthrie going bankrupt? Is it all gambling problems, no doubt? Oh, come on, quiet second half, really. You want it nice and comfortable, don't we? Let's think of something nice and calm. I've had a stressful week, so nice calm second half with a little goal at the end for Walsall to snatch it would be nice.
No, it's not, and I think, they're already expecting a home crowd. Will now be expecting just that little bit more. They'll be expecting their team to go on and pick up those 3 points.
Blooming heck.
They've also worked sort of brave enough to come out and take the game to Bradford in the first half on occasions. And
come on then.
When you're doing that, you're kind of showing your chin to Bradford as well, which.
Yeah, I suppose the crowd, as the commentary team was saying, if Bradford sort of go 10 minutes without getting a goal, Walsall ball. If Walsall can hold them off for 10 minutes, the home fans are going to start getting restless, perhaps.
That's always the risk there now. You can have that overlapping run. They've got that little bit of extra energy, that little bit of extra spring in there.
Tommy Bradshaw and Danny Guthrie go, he'd have only been able to afford scratch cards when he was with us. Danny Guthrie, I think he was earning some good money at Walsall. Not really earned much. They paid him a lot, but he didn't earn a lot. He had the sweet part of the deal. Another high ball. Oh, Miller. I thought Miller was in for a minute then. Walsall on the attack. 15,800. That's a great. Walsall trying to. Come on, keep it tight there. Well done, Earring. Oh, nice. Earring's played it down the hopeful one down the wing, just clearing the lines, really. Oh, great chance. Oh. That was a great ball in. Andy Cook slotted in beautifully. And he should have scored then, Cookie. It was a great ball through. Number 11's popped it through for Cook. Cook hit the side netting. Yeah, best form of defence is attack. We've got to put them under pressure. We can't just sit back. But Cookie, I think Cookie's going to score at some point. So we've got to attack, haven't we? Come on, Keenan, come across him.
7 minutes of the second half, already ticked by though, and that can bring its own pressure to the team with a man over, much as it can look like.
Yeah, 7 minutes. 7 minutes to the 45. Come on, Walsall, let's get another one, says Unknown Jam. Come on. Oh. Oh, not quite getting away, Walsall at the minute. 4-1-3-1 we're playing at the minute. With Miller, the forward, most further forward. Another crossing. Keeper. Oh, it's gone all the way to the other side. Come on. Hold it steady. Get it away. Oh, come on, Walsall. Yeah, he did well to get it away, but we just got to get on the ball, haven't we? Oh, going to be tricky. Gilead, and it's a corner Bradford.
It's often said in football, you talk about fans being the 12th man, but they're certainly trying to just
suck it in, the Bradford fans. Always going to be a challenge, the set pieces against Bradford. Oh, nice, that's comfortable. What's going on now?
So the issue the referee has here is that Jack Demon, who is the strength and conditioning coach for the Saddlers, is currently helping the substitutes warm up. The fourth official has said he's got no issue with it because there's 3 people down there warming up, which is what you're allowed. But the referee is the person who's got the issue with this one.
Well, he's in very lively conversation with Matt Taylor at the moment. That's a good spot, Tom.
The warm-up coach has...
What looks on body language to be quite a sturdy exchange of views there between the referee and Taylor. I think he seems to be satisfied to...
Matt Taylor, I don't think anything flaps him, really. He's very calm.
Warming up down there soon, so you can get away with that one.
Okay, so the referee's interpreted that as 3 of the subs to go for, not 2 subs and the coach. History book said. Here's Ryan Cowell. Probably should watch football online.
Throwing Bradford, midway inside their own half. Well, we've got through the first 10 minutes, so that's a help. Bradford will start to get nervous. Walsall going to get some possession, haven't they? Because it's obviously going to be all Bradford as far as possession. Walsall going to get on the ball and get a bit of relief for the back line. Cookie's getting upset. He's had a foul against him for challenging Rowling. Rowling, yeah, I'm liking Rowling. Keenan on the left-hand side now. What can he do? Got the cross in. Anybody there? Oh! Phillips is there. Where are we going now? Corner ball now. Throw into Walsall by the corner flag on the right-hand side. Yeah, Walsall trying to attack, which is what you've got to do. You've got to do, really. It doesn't need 10 men or 9 men. You still got to try and attack. It's not like the last... I can understand it last 10 minutes.
Stephen Ward back to Monton, and he's looking to push on down the left. And Walsall trying to be enterprising where they can. with 10 men, and Kieran slips a return pass into Ward into the penalty area, and his Tamacross just didn't quite have it. Kieran working hard to try and win it back, and it still might come for Walsall. And
Keenan's had a bit of a kick. It's in the box, but not a penalty, I don't think.
I was literally worried then for a moment that they were going to commit too many men upfield as Bradford were looking to break. That happily didn't happen. But that was
Walsall doing some good play. Great play then, says Tommy. That's quite right. Stephen Ward, sort of great combination play with Kiernan, and he gets his crossover, but it was blocked. Could have done with the earring ghosting in for a nice little tapping again. Crosses over. Rowling. Month, rather, gets it away. Oh, just, Miller and Phillips trying to combine on that side, just went out of play. But Walsall are looking, yeah. Kinsella, come on, pick a pass. Oh, that's nice, that. Nice little triangle, Walsall. Earring comes out, plays it out to Ward, looking for a pass. Keenan's there, keeping nice and steady. Rubbish. The guy's dropped down under nothing, really. Yeah. The guy got in front of the ball. Good for Walsall, though. We're still posing some. Never a free kick, then ref now. I thought that the same. Walsall are competing well second half. Miller, I like him. Miller there, he's chasing down. Good cross. Ward helps it out for a throw-in. Walsall doing well. That's 15 minutes gone. Come on, keep solid now. Phillips trying to stop that cross. Crosses come in. Foul. Walsall just trying to get out there. Keenan brought down the moment he's trying to get clear. And that's a very clever foul, really. He knew that. He knew he was... Oh. Oh, that's a very good... the free kick straight to their goalie from our own half. That's ridiculous, really. But Walsall playing reasonably well. I think, as Tommy says, ironically, our general play looks better this half. Yeah, they'll start to. Yeah. I would just love to get a win out of this for Walsall now. That would be awesome. Bradford City in possession with Callum Cook, the left-hand side. Moving on to this is right. Good cross here. Oh, Kiernan, he's ball out. Rowling solid, earning clever runs, and Kiernan's desire will look positive considering we're down to 10, says Josh. Offside. That's good.
think we'll see that. I think that's a really interesting change. I think we could see maybe George Miller come off and Kieran Phillips go up front and run that channel, and just expect Tyree Shade to do the hard graft out here on this right-hand side. Yeah, it's going to be Shade.
Shade, Tyree Shade's coming on.
That's another sign, I think, that Taylor wants to be positive.
And Miller's coming off. Miller's done very well. Miller's done very well, but I think 60 minutes in his first game, I think he'd be pleased with that. Tyree Shade, he's got some pace about him. Yeah, well done, Miller. Well done, Miller. Shade, young, inexperienced Shade. He has looked good in the little bits we've seen of him. Oh, terrible free kick. Another free kick out of play for Walsall. Good debut from Miller, says Tommy. I agree with that. Carlisle beating Salford. Scunny. Nice tight there, Kins on him. Oh, great tackle. Oh, Keenan, you pulled the guy round. You can't do that. He was doing well, Keenan, then, and he just typical winger, really. Sort of tried to go one player too many. Andy Cook kept out well there. Manny Month. Well, as much as Walsall have done well, 20 minutes of this second half, there's still a long way to go. But it's nice that Walsall have brought Shade on. We are sort of still trying to compete and still trying to win the game. Is that wise? I think that's the right way to go, really, I think.
There was a lot of work going on that they weren't able to hold the ball off the field.
Cookie's the one dropping to the floor for a free kick now. But that was the second urgent blast of the whistle because the referee didn't free kick to Bradford on halfway. Come on, keep it solid, Walsall. Good movement. Cross coming over. Ah! Andy Cook. You're joking. Andy Cook, goal at his mercy. He's headed over. Oh, it was sort of I think he mistimed his run a little bit, so he was stretching a little bit. But we thought that was when Andy Cook would get his goal. But oh. The thing is, the more they miss, the more the tension grows for them, I suppose. I'd still be happy with a point, as anybody would 10 men, I suppose. Rushworth comes out to collect that nicely. Where's that ball? Oh, that's actually a better ball than I thought. I thought he played it for Keenan and gone too far. Oh, dear. Yeah, Ward played long, but I thought it was too long for Keenan, but it was actually for Phillips. And Phillips got on to the end of it. But quite right, Paul. If we were to win this game, it would put us back in the mix. But I think with 25 minutes to go, it's still about trying to protect a point. He's got some time there. Oh, that's a poor cross. It's gone all the way to the other end. He's going to have a go. Another corner. Another corner for Bradford. Don't say that. Buddy. Everybody's missed it. Goal kick. That'll do us. Haven't seen shade on the ball yet. Tommy says, whatever happens, good we've been positive and tried to threaten with 10 men. Yes, I agree. So often in the past, we'd try to camp out, invited pressure. And as we've said, you've got to, if you're not posing a threat, it only ends one way. Managing the game.
Last season, scored on his debut for us, so he's going to be introduced in the not too distant by Luton.
Earring, where are you going? Nice calm ball there. Oh, nice play that. Earring is knocked to the floor. Won a free kick. That's level with the edge of the box on the left-hand side. That was another good ball there. That's a nice little dink forward from Ward over the top of Labadie for Earring, changing their positions quite well. I think, it's promising. I would love it if we scored here now. There is a line of Bradford players which I don't think they're going to get past, but ball's in. Oh. Yeah, Rowling's it's just headed into the sky. Oh, we finally got a free kick. Not sure I want to tempt fate, but say a game that's never everything apart from a penalty. Crankshaw has come on for Gareth Evans for Bradford. 20 minutes plus stoppages to play. We've got a couple of subs, so we've got at least a minute. Shade did well then. Hold the ball up. Good ball inside. Oh! Our ball. So Earring did well to win the throw then. So yeah, last 20 minutes. You really want to get Tyree Shade in a 1v1 with his opposing fullback, but I'm sure he'll continue to grow into this game. Just arrived. Oh, he's pulled back Shade then. Another throw-in on the right-hand side for Walsall. Walsall looking the more promising on the ball at the minute. But Walsall warned about time wasting. Come on, Shady. Come on, he's going to throw. He's going to.
So on the right-hand side, White is going to take, he might be pushing the referee's patience a bit here. So eventually throws the ball to Shea. And also a bit unlucky because Shea had lost the ball to Vernon. And the ball was going to ricochet away for a corner. But he kicked the flag, or the flag post, and bounced back into play.
Come on, throw it straight in now. Straight in.
And White, again, is going to inspect the stitching on the ball before he takes the throw. And over comes Rideout, though he might have had a handful of Brendan Keenan. They grapple their way off the side of the field with the ball, and it's going to be a goal kick to Bradford.
Walsall did well to run a few minutes down there.
Use up quite a bit of time. I'm not sure that Hayden White wants to be pushing the referee's patience too much further on.
Yeah, I think that the entire back four actually are trying to do that, including Rushworth in goal, and so they've just got to be careful. They want to be picking up silly, meaningless yellow cards because you don't want to be heading into the final 15 minutes with a yellow card hanging over your head when you're going to possibly have to be putting your body on the line, making those challenges just to try and stop the home side getting any chances really.
Those cards could weigh you down later in the season. Walsall will want to keep suspensions to a bit longer. They're already going to be there lavish for the next 3 games. Yeah. But later in the year with the top up. Having said that, you can understand why they don't want to rush this game, and they've done a good job drawing this thing so far from Bradford. But here come the home side again now, with a cross to the rock on the right by Crenshaw. All Crenshaw struggling, didn't hold it, and Minayese again.
Rowling gets him out of trouble then. Rushworth came a long way to get the ball, got his hands on it, but couldn't quite hold it. But Rowling's got him there. Is there going to be another goal, says Renata? You never know, do you? Is there a chance that Bradford will win? Of course there is. They're a man up. Oh. I'm starting to hear Walsall fans now, so I think the Bradford fans are going to start getting a bit quiet. Many have questioned fitness with us looking tired at the end of the game, so this will be a big test. Yeah, I think having made that one change for Shade for Miller was a good call. But I think Perry perhaps at some point. Come on, keep tight now, Shady. Come on. Oh. The ball's just dropped down to the guy's snapshot, and it's just another corner for Bradford. Oh dear. Handball that was. Get closer to him, Kiernan. Get it away. Get it away. Come on, Shady. Well done. Oh, Keelan Lavery.
I sense that as we turn into 15 minutes to go, I just get a sense that Bradford are pulling the edge about not making this.
Yeah, it's pretty clear to read Bradford out on the wing and cross it into the box. Yeah. Lavery. Come on, stop the cross. Come on, Walsall. Need to stop those crosses coming in. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, dear. Oh. Lavery's done there. Lavery's done well there. Oh, I hate to say it, but how have we escaped that? Come on, Walsall. We've got to get on the ball. Push out. Kinsella's the ball away. On your head, son. Kinsella follows. Oh, that's good now. Shade. Oh, that's a poor pass from Phillips. We were on the attack then. Oh, yeah, Phillips, that was a bad pass. Get it away, Shady. One untidy pass and we're back in trouble again. Yeah, Phillips could have done a lot better with that. Blocking. Yep. Another corner.
I think it's bounced off his knee and hit him in the face. Well, possibly. Yeah, it did seem to. A couple of pops up and away. Mansfield 1, Harrogate 2, and Mansfield have had 2 players sent off in quick succession.
Harrogate, 2 players sent off. Bit of a wild one. Another corner. Come on, let's get it away. Come on, chase it down. Another corner for Bradford. They're certainly up against it, Walsall. Bradford pushing hard. 10 minutes plus injury time. Another corner for Bradford. Come on, Walsall. First man cleared. Shady's coming after him. Come on then, come on. Goal kick Walsall. A 10-minute blitz coming now. Hayden White gets the yellow card for kicking the ball away.
Stephen Moore's got blood on his shirt as well, so he's been asked to come off and receive that blood shirt. Yeah, this is tricky, isn't it? You've got to put a new shirt on, but a lead to stop. Where it's got his own blue, presumably. I want to do it while taking up as little time with the ball in the play as possible. The referee will say, look, I've stopped the watch.
Walsall trying to manage the game. I needed 1 goal. Oh. Come on, Walsall. Come on, stop him. Stay strong, Walsall. Come on, Walsall. Nice breakaway goal for Walsall. Come on, Walsall. 8 minutes. That's still a long time to go.
Very hard-earned point if Walsall managed to get out of here with it. Secured by Ewan's goal, but having played the whole second half.
Oh, Lavery misjudged that. It's gone for a goal kick, Walsall.
Runs
Oh, long 10 minutes or so now. Algumbur. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's from Ulazin has joined us. Bora. Right then, goal kick Walsall. Nice long one. Where's that going? Straight out of play. Come on. That's not what we want. Bro, your time is very bad. I know it's there's a little bit of delay for contractual stuff, I think. Manny Month pushed the guy over in the box. That was using his strength. Oh, come on. We've also got a sub coming on. Brendan Kiernan going off. Ash Taylor coming on for the last 7 minutes. Kiernan's done really well, to be honest. Send hello to Brazil. Hello to Brazil. Our Brazilian friends. Tyree Shade. Come on, we could do with something like that coming on. Up and away. Yeah, Brendan Kiernan's done well. Just trying to break us down now. Let's need to get some more of the ball though. Walsall crossover. It's out for a goal kick. Walsall. Send me a save. Ulazin. Thanks, bro. Good one. We like our visitors from afar to the channel. That's all good. If you're new to Walsall Fan TV, the joy and the pain. Subscribe and catch the journey. It is. It's nervous time. Just 5 minutes plus injury time. We had a few subs on, so probably going to have 4 minutes, I would say, probably. Really sure I'd gone now, whatever the result, says Tommy. Definitely worth the tenner. It's been... he's kicked it out for a throw-in again. Go on, Walsall, nice and steady.
I think when we spoke to him, I think we got to the Doncaster Rovers game, he mentioned just playing in front of 1,000 in that game, how much different it is, and I think for nearly 16,000 today, it's going to be a real shock to the system for him. Yeah, well, you've got to get used to it. He's got ambitions in the game, there's no doubt he has, but for the first time again, they're into the area.
Shot across the face of goal. Wasn't much power in it, to be honest, but Rushworth has got down well. Rushworth's holding on to it. Don't blame him. That's a great ball, that was. So they'll no doubt be hoofing it up again. Well, Walsall have done well. Can we see out the last few minutes? Cleared again. Nobody up front for Walsall. I know it's a backs-to-wall performance, but could do with a player try and give us some relief. There's nobody up front for Walsall at all. Oh. Yeah, Phillips has just I think Walsall might have a sub as well. I think Phillips has just pulled a bit of a muscle, a bit of cramp settling in. I'd like to see Perry on really quickly. But another ball in. And then Kinsella's cleared it. Come on, we're not pushing out anymore. We're not pushing out. We're just trying to hold off, which I can understand it. Get it away. Oh. He's showed it in quite easy there. Stephen Ward's cleared it. Another corner. Oh. I think Walsall's chance of sneaking a win's gone, but can we hold on? Oh, the board will be coming up now. I reckon 4 minutes. Sam Perry, yeah, that's a good player to bring on, I think. For Phillips, I would say. Phillips looks a bit shot again. Oh. Now earrings coming off. Sam Perry's coming on for earring. I thought Phillips was knackered, to be honest. Five minutes still to play. Earrings had a good game. I think he's my man of the match, really, I think. I mean, not just the goal. I think he's done well. And Kiernan, perhaps. Who's your man of the match? Who's your Walsall man of the match? Goal kick. So 1 minute of the 5 played. How long's left? It's as I've just said, we got 1 minute of the 5 injury time still to play. A win for Walsall would have been awesome today, but I said I'd settle for a point. And let's see whether we can get ourselves over the line, Walsall. Oh, that was bad play by Bradford, giving Walsall a throw in their half. Now, are Walsall going to try and play the clock down here? Are Walsall going to play the clock down? Or are they going to try and score? What do you reckon? I think, come on. You could... Oh. Didn't really play much time there. I'd take the draw, says Nigel. I don't blame you, Nigel. I don't blame you. Oh dear, it is torture, but it's torture with love. If Wolves can hold on to this is a massive point for us. Come on, Sam, don't let him. Keeper out well, aware to that. That's good. He's lying on that for another minute. Oh dear. Bradford, don't you dare draw. Well, if Walsall can grab a win, that'd be good. Cook Day gets his goal. Well, Cook Day get his goal. Well, not yet. Come on. Keep steady, Walsall. That's handy, yeah. Just over a minute. Just over a minute to go. Come on, sharpen up on it. Come on, Phillips. Phillips, come on. Oh, chance for Bradford. High. You keep it in the stand. Throw it round a bit. Throw it round a bit. Oh. Well, knowing this ref, he'll probably add an extra 3 minutes injury time on, won't he? Why aren't we trying to pass it round here? I don't know. It's not going to happen, is it? Come on. Come on. Come on. One more clearance, Walsall. Yes. There's your point, Walsall. Oh, superb performance, superb result, says Tommy. That sums it up, mate. I'll tell you. Oh, after going down to 10 men, the 45, or rather 50 minutes with 10 men for Walsall is awesome. Awesome to just keep that going. Got to give credit to the lads for that, says Ozzy. Hope Labadie never wears the shirt again. Absolute clown. With Labadie, we know what we get. He's very, very combative. Always looks like he's got a chance of a booking. Superb performance with no shots on second half. Yeah, to be honest, Rushworth hasn't had to do much second half. He's fielded a few. Second half, but not had much to do, really. But the Walsall fans are now cheering as the Walsall players go into them. Pleased with the efforts. Oh, go fight, lads, says Lee. Big smile from Jake. Class performance defensively, says Josh. Desire would have been really nice to steal the points, but great result. Yeah, indeed. Results around Bristol Rovers have won. They were down near the bottom at the minute. Carlisle have beat Salford. They've had a bad start of the season. Harrogate win. Northampton beat Scunthorpe. Barrow won 3-0. They're going all right. Port Vale have lost. That's a shame. And Tranmere have beat Hartlepool. So Walsall are not going to jump up the table with a point. But I think an away point at Bradford is never a bad result. And I did say I'd settle for it at the start of the game. And I did predict 1-1 as well, didn't I? So we got that. Oh, Bradford stay third after that. So they're still up there. Walsall, 21st. Not really where we want to be. But you got to look at the teams beside us. We're level on points with Salford. High spending, big budget Salford. And just a point behind Port Vale, which is somebody we're always keeping an eye on. Well done, Wolves fan Dazzling Dave, my buddy. Literally fought to the death there, says Ozzy. Well done, the lads. I'll definitely take that against a team like Bradford, says Darb. Roger Whiting, good point. Rarely get anything from Bradford. Well done, lads. Tommy Bradshaw, ignoring our start. You would say that is the sort of result in these circumstances that a promotion-winning team gets. Yeah, you could say that. Really, really positive result. Great performance. Who was your man of the match? I am contemplating between Kiernan and Jack Earing. So I'll have a little think on that. And my thoughts will be coming up in my match reaction. That'll be coming along very, very soon. And, of course, Josh is putting Rowling as one for a contender as well. So, and Tommy is suggesting Earring. So, we'll see what comes up with that. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Walsall Fan TV, the joy and the pain. It was a bit of a mix today, but I'm happy with the point. Thanks for watching. Catch the, love to have your comments, your thoughts of man of the match on the match reaction. That'll be coming up very soon. Cheers.